right. So we're back, and
with a brand new game. It's not that new.
well, we're on to the second part of Clock Tower here.
We are. Let's just load up our file.
So we've chosen our character for the rest of the game. We're going with Jennifer.
The latest, the greatest.
So, I mean, if you had a choice, would you always pick Jennifer to play the game as?
I probably would, if I had to pick between the two characters to stick with. Helen is still fun.
But I guess it's kind of weird not playing as Jennifer. I mean,
Yeah.
she is the main character.
Yeah, so it feels weird to have a continuation of her story where you're not playing as her, but you still, like, interact with her. Like, if it was a completely new story, dealing with similar things, I could handle it. I don't know. And I mean, there are some really good parts in Helen's scenario, but...
Because as Helen, do you play through, as we'll see, the same areas as Jennifer, or are they entirely unique?
No, most of them are the same areas. They actually get a little bit lazy, I find, with this game. Just a little bit.
Alright, so visiting with Kay and Edward.
He of the shorty shorts.
His tiny little short shorts. God, look at that flower pot in the background. What is with that?
It's Fiscus.
Is it a...
It's a
no,
Fiscus
look at
tree.
the pot!
Oh! It's made of paper.
Alright.
Yep. It's held up with magic and dreams. Oh, we're missing important dialogue.
Oh, right, plot. Sorry.
Plot.
But yeah, so Edward is from the same orphanage as Jennifer, apparently.
And also survived the Clock Tower murders, which should twig something weird.
Presumably that would mean that he was at the orphanage at the same time as Jennifer, so shouldn't she know him?
I think what the implication here is that Jennifer's still dealing with a lot of shock.
Oh.
So Edward's lost his memory, maybe Jennifer did too.
Oh, okay.
Kay is also supposed to be from the Granite Orphanage.
Well, she mentions that she started after Jennifer left, apparently. So she seems like she's pretty new and maybe inexperienced at this point. I guess we might not know how old she is exactly.
I don't think it's ever mentioned. I could be wrong.
Just have this private conversation in this hotel lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not even sit down on the chairs or anything.
Nope, just stand awkwardly.
Yep, bye-bye, you 40-year-old man in a child's body. I mean, his face looks terrible.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
To its credit, when games are this old, it almost becomes its own little unique style. I'm not really bothered by the outdated graphics, except for when they are like that flower pot and just look stupid.
Yeah, when it's just clearly someone wasn't trying.
Yeah.
This man, however, looks amazing. He's pretty much Dr. Wily.
Got the shakes.
Not Dr. Wily, Dr. Eggman. That guy.
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, that guy.
Excuse me.
Whatever, man. I didn't know you were a Sonic purist.
I've only ever seen the cartoon. The shitty one, not the good one.
Oh, jeez. Your life was, full of tragedy.
It was pretty great. But,
Yeah, so apparently this man is boring.
I love how Jennifer has these aside thoughts. Just, oh god, no, never mind.
She's speaking them aloud, but just like being like, parentheses!
Like reading out stage directions.
Yeah.
So that was a nice 1 minute chat we had.
With a very important man.
Jennifer went to this place. We had a nice little loading screen and then immediately decided she did not want to be there at all.
Well, it's because the man is boring and egg-shaped. She's probably going to get high cholesterol just from touching him.
I'm disappointed with you.
Whatever.
All right, so is this the
yeah, this is Professor Barton's office.
Okay.
Yeah, where we were before.
There's the teddy bear.
Yep. The flat.
Look at those blinds. Oh my god.
You are not happy with these environments.
It's just weird. The textures are just doing weird things.
They are strange for sure. I seem to remember that for its time period, these graphics were considered pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I could be wrong.
It's hard sometimes to look back on these old games and try and discern what is an actual shitty looking game.
Yeah, just putting it in its context.
Yeah. It's a nice touch that they have this moving cloud on this. At least there's something going on with this menu screen.
Just a little bit, yeah. These loading screens, however.
This is just busy work at this point.
Kind of is.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I do when I see a man in front of my house. I invite him into my room immediately.
Well, I mean, she's 15.
Well, that makes it okay.
But not the best decision maker.
Well, that really, yeah. That kind of casts Nolan in a negative light, doesn't it?
This definitely seems a little skeevy on his part. Just let me, insert myself into your life, traumatized girl. I really would like to get this story. Let me interview you without a guardian at home.
I'm a good man.
And
isn't he like 35 or whatever?
Yeah.
Whew. I'm sure his intentions are pure.
Yeah, just talk about the case.
Jennifer's just gonna, like, cut right to the chase. Ask me out. Do it. Oh my gosh.
Is he... I guess I wonder... Is there the possibility that he's just kind of lying to try and get a story? Like, yeah, let's go on a date. Yeah.
And I'll get a story.
And now, what is she doing? She was at home and now she went out.
Well, it was after the date.
Oh, so he didn't walk her home?
Yeah, he's pretty much a jerk.
I'll just let this 15-year-old walk the streets alone.
And let's see how that turns out. Ain't no one gonna help you.
There's no one inside.
Well, they could be in the back. All the lights are on.
The Scandinavia living store.
You know, so you can live like Scandinavia.
I was missing a vowel or two.
I love how she's like just taking a stroll until she gets to the park, and then it's go time.
Yeah.
Then it's, you know.
Well, and I just love how let's just run to this dark, secluded place.
She's so smart. She's watched a lot of horror movies.
'Cause, like,
she knows what's up.
What's wrong?
If she was running to a guard station, maybe. But that was just luck that this guard oh.
Yeah, he gone.
That wasn't lucky.
Yeah, it was, yeah, he seemed like such a nice guy.
Yeah, from, 2 seconds we saw him.
What a shame. Come on, Jen. Jen.
No, we're...
Come on, man.
I love the alternating between the nice stroll and the, oh god, run away.
Yeah, like, just no,
Is it, because this is, the run button, I'm assuming.
It works like in Clock Tower, the original one, where you just double-click to get running. But yeah, it leads to some very weird moments where she just does not seem to care.
Oh, okay, hiding,
Yeah. There's no parrot this time to rat us out, so we
Oh,
should
I
be
see.
okay. Yeah.
Are you sure he's not wrapped up underneath that blanket?
Ooh! Return of the Ghost Parrot.
Oh god, he seeks us. That would be amazing if that happened.
Oh, man. Nice throwback.
You stupid. I hate that. I'm sorry. I hate when that... Oh.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if the killer acted logically, you'd be dead in seconds. He wouldn't have a giant pair of scissors, he'd have a fucking gun.
But I hate that. Check underneath shit. Oh.
Yeah, kill our character.
No,
Give us a game over.
I hate when it's just so stupid. It's like, hey, come on, use your stupid
brain. Well, we got a key. That's good.
It would have taken him 2 seconds just to peek under the couch. He saw her. He clearly saw her go in the room. He followed in after her.
And was just like, well, clearly she left somehow. She also has teleportation powers.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
A partition parting nothing, apparently.
Right? I think in Helen's scenario, that comes a little more into play.
So the phone is dead, because apparently magic. I don't know. Or I guess he could have physically cut the phone lines.
I don't know. I feel that the implications here are mostly that Super Scissor Man is a supernatural being with the power to lock doors and cut phone lines with his brain.
Crawl through the window on the top of the door.
Oh my god.
There. Boom. Problem solved, Jennifer.
Think how thick that glass has got to be, though.
No, dude, it probably, like, I've seen doorways like that where they open up.
Oh, yeah, I guess I see what you're saying.
If I make a horror game, I'll put that puzzle in. I'll make it so that the player runs around trying to think that there's a way to get in with a key and just be like, nope, you just got to get a stool and just climb on in.
But they would open, like, on an angle, right? So you'd have to, like, maybe the puzzle could be you'd have to, like, lose a dangerous amount of weight to be able to fit in that way.
What the hell?
All right, so we're gonna grab an oil can here, which is the fuck you item.
Yes.
Gotta grab this item here in the very first scenario, or you can't get the perfect ending. You can't go back to the first scenario. So.
And I hate that. I mean, this is like the opposite of the ham.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
If you do not have this item, you are boned. You just... Too bad. I mean, you could finish the game, but if you don't get the perfect ending, then what good is...
What good are you?
Yeah.
What's your point? Her run's so...
I just like looking at her hair as she's running. Just kind of flapping about
bloop, bloop,
like a dead
bloop.
fish.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm sure she's not that concerned about how she's looking.
I'm not ripping on her looks. I'm just kind of... It just looks a bit funny.
Yeah, I mean, hair technology is not what it is today.
We have come a long way.
It's true. I mean, if you think about it, you'd have to pretty much, it's probably just one solid object right there that they're flipping up and down.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna go pee.
Bathrooms have a special significance for Jennifer. Awesome things happen to her in bathrooms.
No, that's true.
Yeah, like, look, this is sweet.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Oh. Oh, holy shit. Wow.
Could you help me? Do you have any toilet paper?
Yeah, take a closer look.
Yeah, you are gonna vomit in the corner. You know why? 'Cause that's gross.
Yeah, that was some exposed ribcage there.
Yeah.
So, we've had 2 deaths already.
Yeah. Nobody we know, but they're dead.
Nobody we know or care about.
And now we have a blood sink as well.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. They make that not very clear there. I think that's what they're saying. Maybe she just washed some blood off her hand, and she got upset about it.
So that's just a bathroom just to scare us, though. But is there any sort of like scare meter in this? What would you call it? Like the health in the previous game when we got scared, our health meter would change colors, and yet
we don't have the same visual indication now. No. You will, like, in terms of health, your cursor will change color as you start to exert your energy, that kind of stuff, so.
But that scare there apparently did nothing but, I guess, atmosphere?
Yeah, pretty much. Which, I mean, this game, it doesn't have as good of an atmosphere as the SNES one, in my opinion, but there's still a lot of really tense moments.
There's a can of mace on the desk there that we're just gonna leave be.
Yeah, why would we take it?
Oh.
It would be portable damage.
Skirt doesn't have any pockets, but yet I can carry around this oil can.
Dan Barrows.
What?
That was a name drop.
Oh my god.
That was Corpse Baby.
Alright, so obviously the objective here is just to try and get out of the building and away from Scissor Man, but...
It is. Technically, I've already picked up what I need to accomplish that objective. It's actually a very short scenario, but...
So then, are there other items that we need to collect here before we can leave?
Nope. I'm just having a look around.
Oh, okay.
Showing you the building. Technically, you can just grab the ladder key in the bottom... You know the one we got in the room with the couch that we hid under?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just grab that.
Oh.
And take it and leave. Yeah. it's kind of disappointing.
So is there, I mean, does anything, like, do you learn anything more if you explore?
Not really.
Huh.
That's one of the really disappointing things about this game is they don't really use their scenarios to its full potential, except in the last scenario where you actually will learn a lot by going around and doing all that stuff. But
would have been nice, maybe, I guess, if they kind of spread that throughout the game, so that it's not just all in the last scenario that you kind of find out.
Yeah. I mean, you do find out things in the other scenarios, but they're all you just have to grab like 2 items and leave. That kind of thing. Just gonna check out that poster. Well, duh.
Wait, it's not like, here's where their offices are. It's, hey, is this person here?
Yeah.
Mari Kunis.
He's not here, don't worry about it.
Sounds like a pun name.
Yeah, he's a talk show host.
Mari Kunis, Merry Christmas. It's the first thing I thought of.
What?
It makes... Oh, come on. Mari Kunis, Merry Christmas. Okay, maybe it makes sense if you lisp. Or mumble.
Or drink a lot.
Anyways.
Go in this random room. The woman who speaks her mind.
Alright, well...
She knows what she likes.
I guess, little smartass. So, despite the phone being off in the other room, this one is apparently still operational to send through a fax message.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, he's controlling the phone lines, so obviously he's turning them on and off for Max Spooky.
So again, you really think that it's like a supernatural, I'm magic kind of thing?
I control the technology with my power.
I guess it would make
Let's
make
check
it
the
a
facts.
little more plausible than just him standing at a fax machine sending this.
Which apparently he did.
Can you imagine him just like stooped over a desk trying to find a pen to write that out?
Oh my god.
Like he's standing in another room and he's just scribbling it out.
Can't find a pen.
Trying to
Getting
work
mad.
the fax machine.
Oh jeez.
Accidentally makes a copy into the fax unit at first.
Just totally frustrated.
Ew.
Yep.
Why are they hanging to dry?
Well, because they got wet, obviously.
What did they get wet from?
Various
Why?
liquids.
What? No.
Well, I don't make physics.
What? What? Okay.
I'm just saying, if they're wet, clearly they came in contact with a sort of liquid.
But why? That's so utterly specific. They're wet underwear hanging in a locker to
Maybe
dry.
it happens a lot in Japan or Norway where they're,
Oh, come on.
you know,
And,
don't judge other cultures.
don't chalk this up to culture.
Ah! Oh, I'm sorry, that startled me.
What? Are you kidding me? You baby.
I'm sorry. I don't know why.
You could hear the music.
I couldn't.
You baby.
Oh,
You're
whatever.
not allowed to be.
I just wasn't expecting to teleport in a room.
You're not allowed to be afraid of that.
I was, though. It's scary. Well, maybe not scary. I just get startled really easy.
Jesus Christ. So, but as we can see,
Gonna go use that mace.
Scissor Man just showed up at random here, which is at least one nice improvement from the first game.
Yeah, like he's a little more in your face. You can't just avoid him if you know where to.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can also be really annoying, though.
We just assume the position.
We do. Well, maybe he won't come in. You don't want to just chase him down. Immortal Mon. He just leaves.
Okay.
I guess he's gonna go wash mace out of his eyes.
I guess. I mean, he could have just stabbed blindingly and...
Yeah.
And so now that we've used the mace, is it gone now?
I believe that. Yeah, you can't see it on our desk anymore, so I guess we just unloaded that entire can of mace.
One time, one use only mace.
Yep. And he's just gone.
All right, well, you should be able to go into a bathroom and see him trying to scrub his eyes out.
Right? Just making his little growly monster noises.
Although, I guess if it is maybe an interesting point to make that earlier there was perhaps the implication that maybe Scissorman is wearing a mask. Maybe if he was wearing a mask this time, he wouldn't be able to feel the mace.
I like how Jennifer just goes into male bathrooms. Like, she doesn't care, and it always drives me nuts in games when characters are like, oh, I'm the wrong gender for that bathroom, I can't go in. No, you can. You can go in. You're in special circumstances. People will forgive you.
AKA, here's a little snippet for the future Clock Tower game, The Struggle Within, where this very scenario happens. Men's lounge? What is a men's lounge?
It's where the men go to lounge.
Do they just, like, smoke cigars in there?
Yeah, hot ladies serve them drinks.
Okay.
Where the women's lounge is just for sleeping.
Man, that would suck if you had the top bunk and you had to sleep that close to the light.
Does the top bunk even have a mattress?
Oh, yeah, it's probably sunken down a bit.
Okay.
I mean, it's a thin-ass mattress, but...
Yeah. Well, have you ever been in a university where they have nap rooms for the...
Nap rooms?
Well, this is a nap room. This is university.
Yeah, I mean, now that you mention it, not like... I mean, this isn't a dorm room. This is just, like... Just take a sleep.
Yeah. Like, it's a weird one.
We have couches in universities. I guess you could sleep there if you like.
Yeah, are there universities with nap rooms? I'd really like to know.
I guess it's maybe in Norway.
Maybe.
I do like the idea of adults having to use bunk beds. I don't know why.
It's pretty adorable. It's like going to camp.
Yeah. I would be so excited to go take a nap at work if we had bunk beds.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Do you think they'd fight over who gets the top bunk?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I had sibling, and bunk beds, and yeah, we had an argument about that for sure.
Bunk beds are great till you try and take a running jump into one and smack your head against the...
Well, why would you do that?
Shut up, okay? I like running and jumping into beds.
Well, you can't... Yeah, that's bunk bed, like...
Yeah, I found that out. Okay, thanks. Had my dad yelling at me saying I was stupid.
And now you're reliving the trauma.
Yeah.
So that was it for the third floor.
So we're just kind of making our way up the building, just checking out each floor.
Yeah, we don't even really have to do that. I just wanted to give you guys a tour of what's in the building. But technically, I could have just ran all the way up here.
A lot of nothing is in this building.
Yep.
It really is disappointing that there's no information nuggets. Like, this is a university. Why can't we find some information about the Scissorman murders here?
I guess the only thing we really saw was that the scissors were gone in the room. The examination room.
Yeah, which, I mean, sure, it's a nice little touch, but again, it's like, just the other rooms are so useless.
Now we're just gonna grapple down from the building.
I mean, we've got a fire escape ladder.
She's so winded. I think that's why she doesn't run a lot. I think she's just really out of shape.
I don't know, to her credit, those ladders are hard to climb when they're unsecured.
This rung. And yeah, no, she's just jogging for freedom.
On gravel, it sounds like.
Solved that one.
Alright, so, we learned a lot, I guess.
Sort of.
We were menaced, I suppose. And that's it. So,
yeah.
On to the next scenario, where hopefully we learn more about Scissorman, maybe, and what's going on.
I doubt it, though. See you then!
Oh.